So we got some severe weather up ahead here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If you are in the city areas, it is expected to be in Broward. If you guys know what that is, Broward County, in Fort Lauderdale, which is in the beach area. North Miami, they hit it too. South Dania Beach, Palm Panel Beach, we would get the worst of it. Maybe no, West Palm Beach is getting the tornado watch too, but soon it's just gonna start heading southeast, and then it's just gonna head Fort Lauderdale at some point. So that's what you gotta be aware of. If you see West Palm Beach and if you are there for a vacation, and you are totally fine. You are totally in the disaster part. Orlando is windy too, as you see there. Orlando is near the towns, near it, but it's not going to hit it. So now, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Here's Miami right here. Here's Fort Lauderdale. You see the weather. Lauderdale by the sea. It is there. There should be a lot of storks out there. So be aware if you are out there right now. It is currently raining down in Fort Lauderdale. And then we got issued a tornado watch in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Palm Panel Beach, West Palm Beach too. Then we got Boca Raton. And then we'll get to Oakland Park, Lauderdale by the sea. And then we got Fort Lauderdale, which is going to hit last. Well, Miami, I'm pretty sure Miami's going to get hit last. But right now, you got to be aware of the city. As you see, this is not good. And now, let's take it and we'll stop y'all. Let's get to about 10 a.m. Yeah, here. This is what you got to see. This is the storm, and now we're still at 10 a.m. And yeah, West Palm Beach is definitely not the best spot to be. Now let's move it up here. Right here. So, West Palm Beach. Let's go back a little bit earlier when they get the worst, when they don't get the best part. There you go. This is where. Yeah, which is all in it almost about 3 minutes ahead of 9:20. So once it gets to the West Palm Beach, that's when the tornado arrive. Yeah, see, I think I get why it'd be in Fort Lauderdale, because you're seeing it's going south and east too. Even though you might think it's not gonna hit, like Taysom Green thinks it's not. It is some point going to hit at like 11 a.m. So which is, you're going to be fine until 11 a.m. You're Fort Lauderdale or Miami, which is there. And then the rest of it is gone, except for Key West. Key West is there too. And Key Largo is also there. So we'll tell you where Key Largo is right here. No. Now what? It's not going to get to Key Largo, just Key West. Key West is a very small city in the U.S. and Florida. You got to be aware of it. The storms are all connected to each other. Do not always think there's not going to be a storm in your hometown, because you never know when it's going to hit and when it's not. Well, here comes some light rain in Florida, so I hope y'all do have a good time in Florida, as we're about to visit the rain in West Palm Beach. Let's get to West Palm. Yeah, West Palm Beach is the worst. Oh, be aware of it, okay? Just be aware if you're in West Palm Beach. Just be aware of that West Palm Beach. And now, let's get to Superman as we're ready. Just right here in Fort Lauderdale. Now we're not in that part. Expected to there. On Friday, it's going to rain at some point. So, now, Fort Lauderdale is the worst part. We need to watch it out. Rain's about to start. It's windy, expected. But 80% chance of rain will start off in Fort Lauderdale. And now we'll stop it right about here. Now, you might think it's gone, but just don't think it is gone. It's just quizzing. Here's the storm. Here's West Palm Beach. Now, go down to Florida. Now, tell you when we're stopping it. Right here is when we're gonna a little bit back. That's where we're stopping the storm, because here's when the storm starts here. Because West Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale, it's literally surrounded by the beach. Not by any yet. You might think it is. Not yet. It's just Fort Lauderdale in those cities. West Palm Beach down to Fort Lauderdale is going to bet to be surrounded by the storm. So let's be aware of that. If you're on Fort Lauderdale, well, thanks for watching, and the Tiger Weather Service will always be here to help.